Home you have search, load, accept, invite. Entering selected dynasty to play. CFL Dynasty. Online save. George Westbury, North Carolina. Entering weekly event. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Selected. Ready. Team settings submenu. Entering team settings. Empty select. Therefore, clear. Spread off. Spreads. Run shoot. Pro styles. Powers. Run shoots. Spreads. Defensive playbook option is set to blitzkrieg. Free. Ready.
Terrific crash in store.
And super entering pause screen. Super Sim is selected. Entering Super Sim options screen. You have 3 up. Enter. Slow. Jump ahead. Super. End of game.
Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So North Carolina's offense will get the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Got a man in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Bringing the heat. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. We've been watching them all year, but David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last 2.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You've got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. We got to see that today.
Looking downfield, it's Isaac. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the...
Entering Super Sim. Playing key moments. You have 4 options. Play all. Play key moments. View all play. Entering. Adjust Super Sim speed pop-up. Entering play. Enter. View all. Jump ahead. End of game.
And they will have less than favorable field position here. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. He's past the 30. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Snagged in the middle. It's out of the gun. They'll run it inside. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Syracuse right back at it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Back to throw, it's Isaac. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
That makes the score.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets... There he goes!
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Now on 1st down from the 40. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rushes on him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Syracuse right back at it. Back to pass, it's Isaac. Pressure coming. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Orange will have to punt. Team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out fast.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Carney. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, UNC! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide, he'll do the rest, he'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page, quarterback, wide receiver.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Syracuse right back at it. To the air, it's Isaac. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Turning it on. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Oregon State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads it left. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Syracuse right back at it. Looking for a man. It's Isaac. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he got loose. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Back to pass, it's Isaac. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll run play action. He's got him in the flat. Powers through the defender. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights, it's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
If you heard that sound, that was the sound of me throwing my clipboard. My goodness, how do I stop this offense? This guy is so dynamic. And what stinks about it is they snap it to the quarterback every play. Running back, I can try to take him out of the game. Receivers, I can try to take out of the game. Quarterback always touching the football, and when he can do this, good luck stopping.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Unloads to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Might have misread that one. Would have been better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he'll give up the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Split backs here. Looking for a man. It's Isaac. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection. It's complete on the right side. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Gonna look downfield again. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Looking downfield, it's Isaac. He wants it all. And he's got it along the sideline, but the officials are signaling out of bounds. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, it's blocked. He picks it up. He's loose. The 50, the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. And that one will give them the lead. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Arkansas is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Fayetteville. They're trailing by 20 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at the right back.
He smashes his way through again. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Orange. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
23, North Carolina. 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a... There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Isaac. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player.
Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Syracuse. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Carolina.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Rides to back and leads it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels are on the move. They'll throw it from the red zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it's no good. He missed it. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
He'll try to do it himself. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Syracuse right back at it. Give to the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking to throw, it's Isaac. Hauls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Ball's incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of... Turning it on! Touchdown, Cuse! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it in the middle. It's Burden. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
To the air on second down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Isaac. Got the back over the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Syracuse right back at it.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Orange will have to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Turns it on in midfield. Speeding down the left side. Inside. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Syracuse, 37. North Carolina.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field to score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He was holding another first down. Behind his tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Isaac. Using the quick game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up 3rd.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. The kick is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Return to